Let me put this. I was just listening to Tim and Mark. Mark's such a crazy guy. Uh-oh, where'd you go?
Oh, sorry. When
There you are.
uh, hold on, I need to start my thing with you. I'll be right to you.
Hey, Steven.
What? Hi.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. If you got a minute to hop on GG's, he was getting crucified on mods.
Let's send the link in that joint chat. But yeah, it was messed up. Oh, oh, I thought I had. I thought I. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put a link. But it was crazy. That guy. First of all, I wasn't saying anything to Peter. He started running his mouth, saying, "Oh, this is Christian love, better than his love." I don't like his idea of love. But yeah, it was just so crazy. Uh,
Sorry, GG. How are you doing? Boy,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
that was quite a backstabbing you got earlier today, and let me start you out with prayer. Because I saw you were getting upset, justifiably so. And just Lord, we just come to you and we ask for you to come over GG and just know that he's being attacked by people who um, really don't care about little children if they support any chemicals or surgeries for minors that will be with them the rest of their lives. We just pray for those minors and for the others that they will feel the love and and just the value in them as individuals. And we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you. How are you today, Miss Empress?
I'm good. Um, I'm sitting. I'm doing a bit of research, looking for books and so on about Egypt, of course.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
Hmm.
Peter guy. He, when I was on there, he won his mouth about me. He said, "Oh, this is Christian love." So I like Christian love better than his love. Where he jokes about hurting
What?
kids. He made a joke on there. Where Bubblegum was talking about something else. He bung that up. Said, "Oh, you go around doing that, the J word of kids." Yeah, that's perverted.
Wait.
I, I,
What happened? Where was it?
that guy. First of all, I think Mark, we have a nerve to attack PG, say they shouldn't be around kids, but my views, he shouldn't be because he supports doing that to kids. I saved a lot of kids from people like him. He like this one lady who hurt molest her son with her. It was weird lesbian partner, and her lesbian partner was head of a daycare. So he tried to say, "Oh, I've been around kids a lot." So did her partner. She been around kids a lot too. Who hurt this one kid I told you about? He said that they also tried to hurt him down there. He said that God made him like daddy, but mama didn't like it.
Yeah,
It
I
broke my
know.
heart.
I know.
That's say kids from a lot of. I have a lot of these studies, but a lot of them are done. But I do also have a lot of videos of people detraining, saying that it ruined their life. All that stuff. It's not good for kids. And even one of the studies that show them that it doesn't work on kids with the
Yeah.
gender care. It's ri- uh, is low. Why it works? Just like this one lady from NHS said. She actually works at a place, but I don't need to. It's no standard with Mark Reed. He said these people work their entire life studying this. And I'd show him a lady who worked her entire life actually training kids. That's overlooked evidence. That's that guy's double standard. He doesn't. You can show him all the evidence you want. Won't change his mind. He doesn't care about evidence. Uh, the only thing he showed is these earlier studies, short-term studies. Uh, but the long-term studies show they don't work, and not all short studies show that it works at all. And most of them, I heard, they still more likely to commit suicide, but they lessen it. That's what I heard about it. It's really messed up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry
I've been,
they attacked you. That's not okay.
yeah,
I know that you care about these kids. I know it's very close to your heart, and that you're very genuine in your care and your worry
this one,
about them.
this back lady, first called me a pig with
What?
lipstick or something. I don't know. And then yeah, and then I said to them to her, no, you're a pig, and she gets all mad at me, get all violent at me, and I get mad at her. She said, oh, I have bigger male genitals. You have no male genitals. You have mutilated female genitals that look like you. But anyways, she would get all mad at me. I get mad at her, and uh, she said,
Well, she
threatened me.
threatened you with bodily harm, didn't
Threatened.
she?
Yeah, and that's all right with my Mark Reed.
No,
He
because
doesn't care
that's an
about that.
actual,
But
you know,
when she,
unless he's in your state, that's across state lines. That's kind of a felony. Um,
yeah, and uh, that thing was making fun of me in the comments saying, you need
What
speech
the fuck?
therapy. I,
yep.
yeah, I snapped at it. It's like, kill yourself.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
why
so
Gigi.
Oh,
angry.
I'm so sorry, Gigi. I'm so sorry. I would give you the biggest hug
Yeah,
if I could. That's who was it
thanks.
that said that?
I'm
Who was
going
that? What
back. That late back.
are their name just Beck
She,
or is it the majestic
what the back?
P? What the Beck?
What the back? Yeah.
Well, Gigi.
And
Wait a minute, Gigi.
first of all,
Gigi and I would never hug
yeah,
because we're on opposing sides of stuff. And but we'll give you a group hug.
Oh
We'll give
yeah.
you a group hug right now
uh,
because
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
because
Absolutely.
yeah. Um, I'm joking because I sure we'd
First,
give each other a
let's,
hug, deviant in civilized meeting. Um, but yeah, Gigi,
yeah,
and that's the thing is that um, yeah, they're and they were all this whataboutism, and they always say don't do whataboutism until somebody actually threatens you, and then did that. That is like they can say that that if I think somebody who is always making jokes about sexual stuff, in my definition, that's a pervert. And I've gotten yelled at, oh, that's crossing the line. How dare that? You say that, but somebody can attack you. And everybody on that panel, except for MM, was fine with it. It was kind of sad.
Who was on the panel?
even uh, but I need to. Even Miss Maud
Well,
remembers
yeah,
Peter
it was.
making that joke. Hey, ever nerd to cry about me? This is Christian love. Well, his Christian love is better than his love. Uh, Joke him out
Yeah, and
that
so
about kids.
there
That's
was, I don't know
sick.
if Big Bad Mama was still
But
there, but Big Bad Mama usually doesn't,
yeah, Big Bad Mama
confront
there.
people unless it's unless it's a PG
Uh,
person. So that
Miss
always happens, but it was Mark Reed. It was that whoever that person was. I don't know that I know him. I guess they're a trans person. Um,
But
and
yeah.
I don't know who
did,
else. Gigi, you know probably who else because I was just listening, just horrified. That's
Pig.
why.
First called pig with lipstick, I guess. And I said, no, you're a pig. And she gets all mad at me.
Well, yeah,
Silent.
because that person showed they had a mental illness. Now I don't know if
And
that has anything to do with the trans. I'm not saying that. No, but to come deviant, how many times you've even called me less than human or what? It's like the, Gigi literally said you're a pig, and the person went berserko. That was an unstable person. Again, not associating that with her
but,
belief in who she was.
she bring it
but
up. Uh,
Gigi,
yeah.
did was Big Bad Mama on the
Yeah.
panel when they said that you needed speech?
Yeah, he put that down. He criticized that.
Oh,
Said it
good,
was wrong.
good.
Okay, good,
I'm
good.
glad.
I was
I
confused.
was worried that if he hadn't, I'd be really really disappointed in him. But I'm glad for that at
But
least.
Yeah,
But
other thing is, he bring up saying that white males and less kid stuff. He said, oh, all right, I'm a white male. I got mad and said, no, you're not. I just got so angry. And he, this lady also, I found tons of cases of kids getting hurt, get hurt by transgenders and, oh, they say transgenders, whatever, in bathrooms and locker rooms. Found tons of cases. Women and children both in bathrooms and locker rooms. I brought that up to him. The other day he was bringing that out of nowhere to hit on white males or something. It just made me so mad.
no, Gigi, and that's what that's like I said. You care about people. They and that's why even Mark Reed, his thing came back to like I'm autistic too. I'm on the spectrum. Come on, Mark Reed. So that really, because I really usually like Mark Reed. He's really just, I like talking to somebody who's just factual. Here's this, here's that. And then when this stuff goes on, and when he and you were getting into it, GG, he's like, well, I'm autistic too. And it's like just such a loser statement for somebody who's just been told or is about to be told, that you need speech therapy. That person needs mental therapy and should not be allowed near a computer.
yeah,
Um,
but it wasn't. Was it Mark Reed who said that?
no, no, he just
No,
No,
didn't.
that was
no.
what the
So
bad.
it has no relation to, because Mark Reed do have autism.
Yeah, I can't
Uh,
can't see that at all. But
no, but it doesn't show exactly the same in all people, and he also has ADHD, and that tends to uh, present itself. The autism presents itself a bit differently. Uh,
He keep on lying about what I say and stuff. And keep on saying these are small side, like these are side. These, I have oceans worth of videos of people saying that they do
yeah, do
trans
you
and
have one of those
it
set up that
ruined
we could look
her
at?
life.
Because this, you get into, oh, well, the science says this and the science says that, and you say, hey, this hurts people, and they go, oh, well, so does
Uh,
aspirin. Can you play one of those for us, Gigi?
yeah, science doesn't say that. There's tons of studies that don't support that. But here's a one lady. She transitioning. She wants to protect kids from having that done. She said there's a lot of.
Gigi,
Have to be
before you
alone.
play,
If you or your child have been harmed.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to say, because I can hear how upset you are. I really feel you're upset, and it makes me so sad.
Oh, is Deviant breaking up, or
You
am I
shouldn't.
hearing her wrongly?
You you shouldn't have to be subjected to people saying things like that to you. It's completely uncalled for, and I want you to know that I would give you the biggest warmest hug if I could.
Oh, thank you. What helped start it? I see. Uh, in the beginning, I seen him running about the PD. Said they shouldn't be around
Yeah.
kids. Well, my view that he does that for
No,
that.
and see, and
But
that is their hypocrisy, is that they won't condemn stuff that really is hurting children, even if it's 1 out of 1,000. Let's make sure that one's not there, because we know even the chemical stuff can hurt people. Let's not just throw it at them because they're making a lot of money doing it. So then for them to go, yeah, oh, PG shouldn't be around children. Okay.
he said
Let's do a moral checklist on both of those. But
he
yeah, go
said the
ahead,
other
Gigi.
day what they said, but he was in here going crazy at me because you were there, Miss Outcast. I just wanted to
Yeah.
explain to him about the study. He gets all crazy at me, start running his mouth, and start going crazy like. Oh, this study. I try to find my studies. They're all buried in there, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm really sorry, Gigi.
Okay. Oh,
Kind of makes
Steven.
me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Steven.
No, it's not your fault. I get mad at. I want to I want to fucking jam that big person's face into a fucking bucket of concrete, soft concrete.
Hi, Steven.
There's
Hey,
such
Gigi, how's it going, brother?
a
All right. Hi, Miss Outcast.
disgusting thing to say.
Yeah, you
I
saw that
just want
show?
to make you happy.
Oh, thank you. I like to make you happy too. And
Oh,
that
me
Peter guy
too.
saying, "Oh, I'm such a horrible guy," stuff like that. He run his mouth about me first. Say, "Oh, this is Christian love." Because
Mark Reed was saying the same stuff too about you being, less. But Deviant, I really appreciate your emotion, because I know sometimes you disagree with me and it comes out with me, and I just want you to know that I know that's coming from a person that really has a sensitive heart. And yeah, this is whacked. Hey, Steven, Gigi was going to just show a video.
Hello.
Somebody retransitioning, whatever.
detransition.
Thank you. Because they're over there earlier today, and that was one of the problems. It was like, well, science, show me a science thing that this hurts people, or this is this, or this is that. So I said, Gigi, show us some of these videos. These people should have never been allowed to get a transition. Obviously, they were in a mental state. Not to say anybody else, but let's stop this evil.
This lady right here, she's against doing that to kids. She said she has such medical problems and stuff. She's against doing that to kids and stuff. She's not the only one. Here's people detransition and said it ruined their life.
Yeah, show some of them for us, or at least this one, and then we can talk about it.
And as a fully medically transitioned transgender adult, I have suffered many life-threatening complications because of it. A dangerous epidemic has started here in the United States and worldwide, medically transitioning children at an alarming rate, in some places over a 4,000% increase. A process that is mostly experimental, dangerous, and we have no long-term studies to know what's going to happen to these children's health in the future. If you are one of many parents that has children that were harmed with gender ideology, gender medicine, you don't have to be alone.
If you or your child have been harmed by gender medicine, contact Transition Justice today.
Yeah, I found millions of cases of people detransitioning, saying it ruined their life. A lot of them did it as kids. It broke my heart.
There's a ton of them out there, yeah, because this is the problem. And when you allow emotion to rule a country, and I know other people are like, well, it's just a debate, No, it's not a debate. An easy solution. You have a 12-year-old that thinks they're in the wrong body. Just counsel them. Okay, yeah, at 18, we can do whatever you need, but let's work out what's going on within you right now, because even after you do that, you're still gonna have feelings of people don't like you, or you're not good enough, which these people that have deconstructed sorry, that's my dyslexia, 'cause I can't get that word in my brain. The ones that uh, went against their surgeries, they got surgeries to
Detransition.
detransition. Thank you. Detransition. So it is hurting people. And so, not even to argue, that some people might need it, might not need it. But the argument is there's people that have gotten it that should not have been gotten it. And those shrinks, because one person said they only had one appointment with a shrink, and it was like, oh yeah, we think psychologist. I'm just saying that because my word usage, but that oh yeah, you are a person that could be could be in the mind frame to do that.
Yeah, a lot of them
No,
grew up.
one time.
Yeah, a lot of them grew up to sue the psychiatrists and doctors.
Yeah, but
A
what's
lot of
money gonna do when they ruined you?
I think they should sue to get them shut down, because it's doing that to kids is hard.
Yeah, but then it doesn't help the child or the adult if some person pushes them that way from the first appointment. As a psychologist, you would think they'd say, okay, well, let's talk about this more. Come back, and
Well,
we'll get deeper in this.
I
But
don't know. I don't know how it works in the U.S., but I know for a fact that here in Sweden, before you do anything, uh, except of course if you want, you can dress however you want, but anything that involves like hormones or medicine or definitely surgery, you need to you need to see multiple psychiatrists, not just
And
one, and you do it for an extended period of time.
uh,
um
uh,
it's a
uh,
long.
yeah, but I found right here in America, it's a lot different. I've seen millions of videos of them saying that they only took one uh, thingamajiggy to do it.
well, now, and we have a couple commenters, Mr. Logo, who said, kind of, and who else was it? And Phantom, are you guys saying that nobody has ever been harmed and
I
then
guess,
really regretted their
yeah, I guess
their
going by Mr. Bogle, they're all a conspiracy to lie. All these people who are proving the transition are just lying. They're just saying they're transitioning. Now they're just lying.
well, that shows his evil heart, because nothing is, even like Mark saying that you can get hurt on aspirin. That is true. Um, but we try to keep people from even getting hurt with aspirin. So why wouldn't you want somebody and not to be ruined physically that they cannot come back from is just kind of heartless to me, kind of total evil.
Yeah. Hi, Stephen. How are you today?
I'm good, Gigi. How are
What
you?
good? What helped started it was when he said that about you guys saying you shouldn't be around kids. I just,
That's rich. That's very rich coming from Mark Reed. Mark Reed is a child predator.
yeah. When he said that,
Anyone who
No,
advocates
he's
for
not.
children to mutilate their genitalia, God have mercy on their soul, that is a child predator.
yeah,
What an
when he
adult does with his genitalia or her genitalia is up to a consenting adult. Anyone who advocates for children to be sexualized and to have their genitalia mutilated is a disgusting, disgusting human being.
he didn't go that far, but he's for chemically doing it to kids.
That's the
Same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Chemically
Because
castration is
with that,
mutilation, and Mark Reed is
so
a
and
pervert.
what's circumcision? That's
Circumcision
mutilation.
is not the same. I was
Yes, it is.
circumcised at 16 years old. Don't you
So
dare tell me otherwise, deviant. I would know what circumcision is. Have you
I
ever
know
been
what
circumcised?
circumcision
I
is
was
too.
circumcised at 16. That's
So
not the same. That is
so
not the same as chemically castrating your penis
most
off.
most people who
You
are
have no idea what
circumcised
you're
are being
talking about.
circumcised at a very young age when they're babies.
It is in
And
no
you
way
said
the equivalent.
mutilation
It
of
is chopping
genitalia.
off
I'm
the
just
very
trying
tip
to
of
get
the skin
I'm
versus
just
chopping off the
trying to
entire
get
phallus.
the
It's not the
narrative
same.
straight
That
here.
is the
I'm
stupidest
trying.
equation I have ever heard.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let me get clarification. So deviant, again, forgive me, but what are you calling?
She's comparing
I'm
No,
circumcision
no.
to
no,
chemical
I'm
castration. That
asking.
is appalling.
I am asking
If you
because
have to
you
ask,
said
I refuse
if
to
you
believe
shut
that you're
up
an
for a
educated
second,
person.
if
No,
you
all right,
shut
wait a
up
minute.
for a
That's
second,
the
and we all know that
clarification.
you don't care about my education,
So
so
wait a minute. So
don't even try.
deviant, you're saying that that circumcision is mutilation?
No,
Okay,
I
Yes.
that's what I thought you
asked.
said.
She asked a
Here.
dumb question if she would at all
So
equated circumcision to genitalia mutilation. How
yes,
dare you?
because it
How dare
is
you?
mutilation.
No, it's
Oh no,
not.
no, wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait, deviant. You said
Yes.
I thought you. No, let me get it again. You are saying that circumcision is mutilation.
Yes. You're
Okay,
cutting off part of the body. How is that not
and
mutilation for non-medical reasons?
It
How
well,
is
is
that
for
not
medical reasons.
mutilation? No, it's not.
Yes,
That's
it is. It is
nonsense.
very
No, it's for
unsanitary. I
no.
had to have it done at 16 years old for medical reasons. Again,
Yeah,
you have
then
no
that's not.
idea what you're
Then you.
talking about.
Then
You
you
have
are.
rendered your
Then you.
education
Then you're
useless,
not
deviant.
circumcised.
Yes, I
Do you
was
know what words
circumcised. I
are?
think I would know. I was 16 years old.
Yeah,
yes,
then you weren't
You know
circumcised if
nothing.
you had to do it for medical
Look,
reasons.
no,
I
that
want
is
to
There
a
are
hear.
boys who are born
I want to
with
hear
a.
you say out loud, so I can
There
take and
are
make shorts out
boys
of it,
who are
that you
born
are equating
with a.
circumcision to
There
genital
are
mutilation.
boys who are born with a foreskin that is not
Go ahead and admit
wide
for me, so I
enough
can
or
make a short,
whatever.
that Deviant Outcast equates circumcision with chemical castration. Make that
Nope,
claim.
that's
Yeah,
not what
thank
I
you.
did.
No, now you're backing
equated
tracking.
you
Convenient.
equated trans care with mutilation
There's no
of
such
the
thing as trans
genitalia,
care for
and I
children.
asked,
These are people who
is
can't vote and can't
is
get tattoos because those are
circumcision
lifelong
not
effects of a
is
decision. And
circumcision
you
Oh,
want to let
not
them mutilate their genitalia.
wait,
How
Stephen,
dare you?
Stephen,
Steven,
let me clarify something else
ditt
again.
lilla rövhål, öppna upp
Yeah.
huvudet för en
I don't
gång i
Oh,
care
ditt
what
liv
you
och
say in
försök
whatever language
tänka
you're talking.
och
hey,
What
wait,
you're
lyssna
doing is
noga.
defending a
Jag kan
disgusting
bara, hur
practice, and you
jävligt
should be
mycket
ashamed of
let me
yourself, Deviant.
clarify. Let me
You
clarify
really are a
something.
och det
deviant.
här är
Stephen, wait a minute.
urlöjligt.
Stephen, wait.
Du är en
Oh, deviant.
patetisk idiot.
Well,
Du
you
har
can. I
noll
don't understand
utbildning.
that language, so you can come back and
No one understands that stupid language.
well, somebody
No
does.
one understands that stupid language.
Oh, hey, let me ask you, Deviant, how many times have you been to Egypt?
Steven,
I would
let
just
me,
like to
How
ask
many
this
times?
question, Dan.
I've
How many
been there
times, Deviant?
once.
Steven,
Huh?
I've
wait,
been there
Steven,
once.
Oh,
wait,
have you? Then you lied to Achilles. So
No, I
you're a
didn't.
liar. That was verified. Thank
Nope.
you.
Nope.
time
Because
out,
I
Steven,
told
back on point.
Achilles that I was there. We even talked about
Go
how
teach
Steven,
your
weird it is
propagandist history
to see
somewhere,
the
you
Nile
child
flow
mutilating predator.
from south
wait,
to
off
north.
topic. Wait, let me clarify something. So, Deviant, did you say that there is Janet or what do you call that when you're affirming procedures for minors? What do you call
Yes.
that? What's the term for
Gender
that?
affirming care.
Predator.
Gender.
Predatorial behavior.
No, I'm saying what scientifically they call the
It's called
that evil.
gender affirming care.
So you are
That's
for
the scientific term.
you're for gender affirming care with
I didn't
chemicals.
say that.
No,
I
that's what I'm
did not
asking.
say that.
I'm
No,
asking.
I didn't say that.
Okay, good. So you're for. I mean, you're against anybody under 18 getting any chemicals or the knife for gender affirming care.
I'm against uh, I'm against surgery on minors. I'm not decided when it comes to chemicals because I don't know enough about it.
Okay, so that's a good clarification though, because that's why you guys, Stephen, be good, because I agree with Gigi that anything that is doing something to minors without them being adults is wrong and evil. So and Gigi, so do you have another one of those videos that's actually from a person? So people that people in
Detransition.
the audience can't accuse it of being an advertisement. Oh, actually, and did they answer me when I
Yes.
asked them because it was Mr. Logo, hey buddy, and Phantom, if they think that 0 people have regretted transitioning. Did we see that comment?
And I heard
Did they answer me on that one?
heard a lot of. Uh, I'm not sure, but I heard a lot of them. A lot of people who detran and start suing the lawyers and
Oh yeah, it's
psychiatrists.
something, and even and Deviant, I'd say that
Here's one.
you got another one up. So Deviant is that the hormone blockers or the hormone other way arounders, they will make your
Very much.
body. The one testimony, that hair comes from testosterone. Deeper voices come from our hormones. Larger breasts, hormones.
No, it doesn't start puberty. It holds puberty. That's what the medicine
Here's
are
another
doing.
one.
Later on, you can take hormones that affirm the gender
more.
that you are.
Now, so you're against then anything that would change somebody's little body before that.
I'm against surgery. I don't know enough about the different. When I say that they are that they halt puberty, that's how I understand it. But I frankly don't know enough about it to have an opinion, and I'm certainly not going to place myself on one
Oh no,
side or
no,
the
that's
other because I.
that's honest. But I'm saying there is hormones that can be given that will so not just block, but they will actually aid in the process
Oh
of.
yeah.
And
There
you're
are.
against that. You're against that though. You don't want some little boy to have big boobs and then he's 18 and going, "What the heck did I do?" Right? Or that he's not developing properly. So so you can say 100% you're against giving them hormones that would actually change them before they're 18. Not talking about the blockers because I don't know enough on those either.
Yeah, I have a lot of.
Yeah, so there was one up there of a little kid or a
Yeah.
younger looking person. Just give us one. I don't care, even an older person,
Yeah.
because the people in the in the chat are saying that these are all fake, and again, I'm sorry, I get off. I get
Well,
off.
yeah,
Dan, do you have 0 people regretting?
here's videos.
Oh, this is a
Have,
great one. Oh, wait a minute. This I have to read because this is hilarious. Dan, do we have 0 people regretting having heart surgery? As your name really that you do there just perfectly, because that's stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I think that was.
Stupidest thing. Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Go ahead.
I have tons of. Here's one. They did this when they were kids, and they grew up out of it. And
Yeah, play that one. That'd be great.
We all, I think, here agree that no one was born in the wrong body, but I want to hear from your unique perspective, if you could explain why no one is born in the wrong body.
My body is right. It is not wrong. I felt alienated out of my body before. I didn't feel like I was part of my body. I wasn't connected to it, but now I do. I value it. It's a tool. It's the best tool you'll ever have in your life, you know? And I really want to look after it now for the first time in a while. So I think that for me, that's how I knew that it wasn't wrong. It was just my connection that was wrong.
How did you figure that out, that you were not born in the wrong body?
Unfortunately, my epiphany was just the rude awakening of surgery and going through that. And I was very much prepared to have this as the rest of my life. And then when it didn't go as expected, and everything did kind of tumble down very quickly, very hard, all those things I was putting off for the last few years, I was just like, oh wait, I was right about this. You know, I've made a serious error of judgment. And I think that all kind of tied in. It wasn't a one moment realization. It was a series of miniature things, but unfortunately, it came on the back of immense trauma for me personally, which begs the question, what would have happened if I never went through surgery? I don't.
We all, I think, here agree that no one was born in.
that's not the only one. Here's more. Here's this one. One ex-trans sued. It was a while ago. Sued the government. Oh, here's a lady who was indoctrination into.
Yeah, and see, this is where the individual doesn't matter. We have more, phantom. Yeah, the regret rate for trans surgery is very low compared to heart surgery. As though, of course,
Dan,
but what they're saying is that nobody.
Dan, you are an idiot. Anything that you've been saying could be turned right around on you that you're trying to do. You know, this is the same thing with the Ryan bullshit. You know, you shoot your mouth off, you said something, you got everybody stirred up, and then you want to turn around and blame it on everybody else and ad hominem. Please, by all means, correct me on why my thinking was so stupid. You can't, Dan. Because
I can.
That you insert in there, I can insert the same thing, and it's just as valid, if not more invalid. You are a hateful little bastard, is what you are.
Okay, can I answer you instead of you just babbling on?
No, not really, Danny, because you're a worthless piece of shit.
Because you do not want argument. Because all you do is shoot your fucking mouth off. You are wrong.
You shoot your mouth off about shit you don't know
about.
You are
wrong, buddy.
Then prove me wrong, Dan, and stop shooting your mouth off.
Well, then shut up so I can answer.
Well, then do it, you cocksucker. That's all you do is shoot your fucking mouth.
Sweet. What a sweet.
Wait a minute. Is this little angry baby another pervert who is in favor of children mutilating their genitalia?
I guess.
If you are, I want you to admit it, you freaking creep.
Adults and babies mutilating themselves.
Hey, nobody's talking about adults here. We're talking about children. We're talking about children.
Okay, what about babies? Babies get circumcised all the freaking time. That is mutilation.
You freaking prick, man. You're one sicko,
You can't get away from
it. You're
it.
a child predator. You should be kept away from children. It should be illegal for you to go to any Chuck E. Cheese in the country. You're a freak of nature, you little pervert.
Oh, and you're a little cocksucker that's sucking Dan's dick because
all
you
I'm a little scared that that's what you're
I'm
a little scared that you want to do.
You're
so concerned with sexualizing
I've got to
them.
say about you.
You're a pervert, dude.
Stop
sexualizing our children.
Because your wife wants to do me and not you.
Oh, what a pervert.
Nobody would touch you. You're a nasty little freak.
So
he doesn't support.
Why is it okay then
for women to go out as a child, and that's why you're
whataboutism. Here's a whataboutism man. What about ism perverted man? Okay, so we are talking about little kids who have gotten themselves sexually changed, not just a procedure.
Yeah, but it's not the way you're going about trying to defeat it, Dan. It's the way you're trying to insert what you're cherry picking.
Cherry
Yeah,
picking?
God forbid you protect the children, Dan. How dare you?
I know.
Oh yeah, like you guys protect anybody like accusing Ryan of being
What's
a
the
pedophile.
problem?
That's a real
Angry
good
little
Christian
teddy bear?
English
Are you
people.
just mad that
And
you
Danny.
won't let you cut off their genitalia?
I know. He'd
Oh,
probably.
you cut
he'd
your tip
probably
of your dick off when you were 16, so you
Oh,
must
why
like
don't you
being
go
a first one
change your
too, you
pronoun,
dickhead.
you little sissy?
Oh, whatever. Steven, if you were in front of me right now, you'd be crying like a bitch. I guarantee you that.
I double dog
You might
dare
be
you.
able to
You're a
bulldog
small
over
little
everybody else.
ignorant
You're
man.
not going to do it
No,
to
wait a
Nothing
minute.
about you is manly. Even the way your urine hits the
Gigi,
urinal
can
is
you mute
feminine.
us all, please? Gigi doesn't like that language, you
Dan,
pervert.
shut the fuck up. Seriously, don't be getting
You
yourself
are
like this
on
bullshit
Gigi's.
now.
You
With
are
all the
on
nonsense,
Gigi's.
hate, and
What a
perverted
low
shit you
life
guys
to
do,
come
Why
on
don't
the
you
Gigi.
I don't
throw
want to
out
hear
that
it.
piece of trash
Sorry,
and
Gigi,
throw
can
him
you
in the
mute us all,
dumpster where
please,
he
and give us
belongs?
rules for your
Sorry,
channel?
please don't be mad at me. I want to mute us all.
Nope.
Mute us all, yeah. So Gigi, come back
Mute-
on.
Sorry.
Come back on, Gigi, and tell the rules of your station that foul-mouthed perverts should not be on this show.
I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to keep.
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
everyone-
yeah, Gigi. And that just shows that is.
Dan, don't tell
Yeah.
Gigi what to do. Don't tell him do this, then start your show again and do that.
Gigi doesn't want cussing, does he, Deviant?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, then don't you
But
want him to be respected?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why I'm telling you to ask him to mute everyone is good. But when you continued, that wasn't good. That's all I'm saying.
I continued doing what?
Telling him what to do with his channel.
Oh, so we know that Gigi does not like to express that, but we know he does not want cussing. That's just a little easy thing that some people can't respect that, or Azo might not have known that Gigi does not like that on his channel. That's what I was trying to, if that was too far from you, or I mean, sorry, too far for me to go. I apologize, but anyway. So
if I could just briefly, not only does Gigi not appreciate the cussing on the channel, but after a couple years, these children also miss their genitalia, and they can't reverse that. I don't want to lose attention off of the important issue for these predators.
And I would add one thing on the circumcision. I know a kid, and you probably too, is that the pain that you go through when the infection happens. I knew a 3-year-old. I didn't know him at the time. Well, I did know at the time. I didn't know he went through this. But later on, he was so mad at his mom that she didn't do the simple procedure when he was born because he went through hell as a 3-year-old getting it cut off for medical reasons. So you can equate. Go ahead, Gigi.
Sorry, I just want to. Azo's not like that. He agrees with me about that. He was just probably talking about adults and stuff. He was talking about.
I don't know because he came on and just started going cuckoo. So
Yeah,
if he came on and I don't see, that's the thing. I don't know then why we have he had a problem with me because I'm just saying that people. Okay, put that back because
that's the whole point. He really should have made that clear because I don't think any of us care what sin someone does in the privacy of their own bedroom. We all have to answer to God for our own sin. Yeah. What we're fighting is children having their genitalia mutilated.
I would go farther that an adult that ends up, figuring out that the shrink led them into a procedure that then they were upset about, that the shrink, if he spent more time with, instead of just throwing him in to the cuckoo class by somebody who really didn't want, and I define that as somebody who didn't want something to happen and then did. And the thing is, like, a hard thing is a hard thing, and them associating
the issue
hard.
Seems like the U.S. needs to see over their medical system.
Well, no one disagrees with that.
If that's how it works, then it should really be overlooked.
Yeah, but It's
Yeah,
worse than that here, Deviant, and that's why we're so bitter towards it. Your children can go to the counselor at school in less than middle school, like 11 years old, and go to their school counselor and start hormone blockers without even consulting their parents. Like, that is a crime.
Oh, who was that woman who was in here?
I
Anyways,
think it was Pike.
Oh, I don't know. Who was it?
And so
Hi.
we also look, and so as it was going, there's only 1% of people that had themselves totally redone ever. Boom. So it's only 1% of those people. That means that 99% of those people are so happy. Come on, Azo. You've got these people that admit it was a mental issue. 1% of them, and like the one person, I don't know if you saw that one, GG, to have up, that the person then came out as, wow, and not even attacking other people, but it's going, wow, they did that to me and I shouldn't have had it happen.
I mean, I agree, Dan. The problem
out of the community.
The problem with that, though, is, like, in my opinion, I think anyone who would go through that surgery has a mental illness, and I can't prove that. And we can't legislate Christian morals onto people who are not Christian. So we have to allow them to do whatever doesn't break the Constitution. We can preach at them. We can tell them that God frowns on it. We can tell them it's an abomination, but I don't think we can legislate our morals onto unbelievers.
Hold on. Who's this? Hello?
This is the Presbyterian librarian. What are you talking about?
I told you.
Oh, good. So good, Pike. You can come in on that homosexuality and all this trans stuff is a sin before God. But you do agree that nothing should happen to children under